Was it scary to increase your calories?
It was, but I had the support from you to keep reminding me that, like, this is what your body needs.
Yes.
And I guess coming from a nutrition background, in the back of my head, I did know that my body needed that. But, you just do have that, like, fear because like, our society conditions us to think less is better. Thing I'd like to touch on, I don't feel bloated anymore because I'm eating that balanced meal that has like the protein, carbs and the healthy fats in it, not just like a huge amount of carbs every single time. Like, fueling your body properly is going to give you the body that you want and something that you can maintain, and not do this yo-yo like dieting type thing that like so many people these days seem to be doing. I love lifting. I love not feeling like I have to do HIIT training.
Yeah.
Because no one actually likes doing it. I can't believe that I forced myself to do it on such low calories plus lifting, and I was thinking, why aren't I achieving any goals or like improving? I encourage anyone who was on the fence like me to join Rose's program for so long to just do it.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Rose. I am an online health and fitness coach for women. I have a 3-month program that will help you achieve and learn how to maintain your dream plant-based body. So check it out. All the info is below. So I am here to talk about this wild topic called reverse dieting. Basically, how you can eat more than you already are and improve the composition of your body. So I'm gonna be bringing on here a client testimonial to talk about how she went from restricting herself at 1,500 calories to eating well over 2,100 calories, and she looks drastically different in the best way possible. So we're gonna talk to Melanie and then keep watching. I'm going to explain how you can reverse diet yourself if you feel like this is something that would benefit you. So stick around, I will be right back.
And everything, but I was just doing these random Instagram workouts or just sort of like making my way around the gym, going on every piece of equipment that was for legs on leg day. I had no structure. I had no idea on like progressively overloading, and in addition to my lifting, I would feel the need to do HIIT training because I thought that's how you burn fat, right? Because that's what we've been conditioned to believe. The harder you work, the more fat you're burning, etc., that sort of thing. So I would do lifting 5-6 days a week, and then I would do HIIT training 3 days a week, and I wondered why I was so tired and seeing no results. And as for my nutrition, I realized I was eating a lot of carbs, but hitting macros wasn't even a thing in my mind. I didn't even think. I just thought lower calories, the better. And then that's when I came to you because I realized that I was doing it all wrong and needed some guidance.
No, I remember you said that you kind of were just not really eating a lot during the day, and then you would get home at night, and that's when you'd be super hungry and you'd eat a lot.
Yeah, I'd like distract myself during the day because you're out at work or you're doing things, and I'm a waitress, so the opportunity to just eat and snack at work wasn't really an option for me. So I worked like relatively long shifts, with not enough fuel, and came home feeling quite exhausted, and then turned to food, not only for comfort, but because I was genuinely like hungry. But then I would eat the wrong kinds of foods or too much of like certain foods, and the balance was just all off. And I was honestly scared to eat a normal size breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now I can eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, plus snacks, feel amazing, eating more like macros, hitting my macros. It's honestly amazing. Like, I feel so much better, not only in my diet, but about myself, my body, my confidence. I feel confident going to the gym.
How did you feel energy level wise when you started to eat more consistently?
Amazing. Like, I didn't have that afternoon slump where I just was craving like sweets, and then I'd go overboard with like eating dates and stuff like that. I'd eat like 10 dates or something ridiculous, because you see those people on Instagram like eating 20 dates and calling it breakfast.
all the bananas and the dates, and then I would wonder why my stomach hurt all the time, and I was
Right?
just overeating, and then it was just like, why don't I look a certain way? But
That's another thing I'd like to touch on. I don't feel bloated anymore because I'm eating that balanced meal that has like the protein, carbs, and the healthy fats in it, not just like a huge amount of carbs every single time.
more food and having proper strength training and not feeling like you have to do HIIT all the time just reduces your cortisol.
I don't even do HIIT anymore. I don't like I'm like lifting all the way is so much better. I love your workouts, Rose.
Yay!
They're so good. Sometimes I hate you when I'm doing lunges, but the gym and doing my workout with confidence and not being intimidated by people or putting stuff off or not doing certain things or going on certain machines in fear that people are going to judge me for what I'm doing. But you're an absolute beast in the gym and has really inspired me to like just go in there and own it and be confident in what you're doing. Not necessarily always, it's not always accomplishments in hitting PBs, it's like how you feel as well, which I think is the biggest one for me. I am able to do pull-ups now. Woo! 1 or 2 unbanded, but like before there's no way I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh no, that's like, I could never do that. I could never do that. But now like so much practice and like now I can do a couple unassisted, which I'm so happy about. That was one of my goals going into this program and I've ticked that one off. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, you're absolutely crushing it. I am literally like so proud of just you being able to step out of your comfort zone because trying new things is very scary, especially I'm sure that fear in the back of your mind was there. Eating more is always associated with weight gain. So walk us through your mindset through the process. Was it scary to increase your calories?
It was, but I had the support from you to keep reminding me that like this is what your body needs. And I guess coming from a nutrition background, in the back of my head, I did know that my body needed that. But you know, you just do have that like fear because in like our society conditions us to think less is better. So just like pushing past that and realizing that like fueling your body properly is going to give you of the body that you want and something that you can maintain, and not do this yo-yo like dieting type thing that like so many people these days seem to be doing. My diet is something that I can like, I wouldn't even call it a diet, it's just like a lifestyle. I mean, I've been vegan for a long time, but this is like completely transformed the way that I eat. And I just like I said to you, it's just like I've achieved this sort of like food freedom where I can literally eat what I want, just put it into my macros, and then like, you know, it's fine. There's just, you don't need to have all this extra stress that is added to eating.
Absolutely.
And it's not something that you should obsess over like so many of us do, and I'm definitely guilty of it. I mean, you've seen me eating like 1,600 calories and now I'm eating like over 2,000 and going to continue to increase that in the next few weeks. I love lifting. I love not feeling like I have to do HIIT training because no one actually likes doing it. I can't believe that I forced myself to do it on such low calories plus lifting. And I was thinking, why aren't I achieving any goals or like improving? Because my body was struggling.
And it's like, why, like, that's why you're not seeing results, because your body is just so stressed.
100%. Like this, finding you and learning has been like a great investment, something that is so much more than 3 months. It's something that I can employ long term, and I'm so grateful for all your support and help, and like I've learned so much, so thank you so much. Food freedom is amazing. Increasing your calories not only gives you more energy to like kill your workouts and get results, but it will give you that body that you've actually always wanted. So I encourage anyone who was on the fence like me to join Rose's program for so long to just do it. Just start. Like, I wish that I did it when we first talked, but you know, life happens, etc. But yeah, I encourage anyone who is thinking about it to do it for 100%.
What happens in Melanie's case, or in your case, if you just feel like you are eating a low amount of calories and just nothing is happening in terms of fat loss? That could be you're just eating very low calories, and then on the weekends you're binging. And when that happens, your body just cannot process the nutrients efficiently because it's used to not having a lot of food, so you store it very easily. So that could be number one. Or number two is just that your body has adapted to eating a low amount of calories and you're not able to burn as many calories throughout the day as you could be if you had more fuel, if you had more energy for your workouts, if you just had more energy to get through the day. So if you are someone who just feels like you're eating a low amount of calories, you have a poor relationship with food, and you just feel constantly just fatigued and stressed, then you should bring your calories back up to where they should be at maintenance. So that is when you can reverse diet and do it slowly. So you will just kind of assess where you are right now, assess what you're eating consistently, and then figure out where your calories should be. You can go on tdecalculator.com and then get yourself from where you are right now all the way to point B, where your maintenance level should be. So you can then decide if you want to do it really slowly or if you want to do it just in faster jumps so you can get yourself back to baseline more quickly. So if you're doing it slowly, you can do increases of 150 calories through increasing more carb and more fat, because we don't really need to do anything with protein if it's set correctly. And then if you want to do it faster, you can do bumps of 300. So once you get back to your maintenance level, your body is able to burn more calories in the process. So some people will see fat loss, other people won't, which is fine, because this is not really for fat loss. This is just restoring your metabolism, bringing yourself back up to baseline. So once you are at your maintenance calories, you then can go into a deficit if you wanted to, because then your body will be able to lose fat at more calories because it's just in a better state. So reverse dieting is really just taking a step back to be able to spring forward. But in my experience, once you are just eating more and just having more energy for your lifts, you just feel a lot better overall. You're a lot less stressed, and when you're stressed, you end up burning less calories because of that cortisol, that fight or flight response that allows your body to just hold on to everything. So this could just be a good transition for you to just break away from that restrictive and just stressful mindset of dieting and focus on improving your lifts, having more energy, getting good sleep, and just all those other factors that might put you to where you want to be a lot faster. So this can be for you if you feel like you're just doing everything, spinning your wheels, feeling frustrated, needing to just have something that's more sustainable. Or this is also for you if you just had a dedicated diet and you need to eat more, but you're not quite sure the strategy to do that. So if anyone is watching this and you just feel like you're scared of eating more food, please, 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 please take it from me that it can benefit you so much more than you can imagine. And just by focusing on lifting and having more food, it's going to feel a lot better overall, because life is really so short to spend your time just worrying about food, worrying about restriction all the time. We should spend our whole majority of our years in a maintenance or gaining or just abundant phase, and then use dieting as a short-term tool to just get abs for the summer. But having something all year round that is negatively impacting your health is just never a good thing. Any questions, leave them below and stick around, more videos to come.